Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy, back with another crazy camp. And today, we're checking out Mystic's Christmas Camp. And we have a lot to get through on this one, because we have the camp, plus 2 Christmas-themed shelters, which a ton of work went into this. I would say, honestly, the shelters are what really set this apart. It's you'll see. But first stop, let's go get our photo with Santa. That's naturally going to be about the first spot we go. Now, it's pretty darn cool because what she did was she took Gramps' chair and merged it into Santa's throne, which was kind of funny the first time I showed up to this camp, and she had swapped camp, so Gramps didn't have any clothes on, but he was sitting in the chair, and I'm just going, I'm not sitting in Santa's lap. I feel like there's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Of course, for the video, luckily he put some clothes on. About freaking time. But let's continue on. Also, did anybody think they're ever going to fix the issue where you swap camps and your allies just decide they're not going to wear anything? I really feel like that's one of those quality of life things that I would like to see get fixed, because it's a bit of an annoyance. Over here you can feed the reindeer, or the red stags in this case. Continuing on. Now, I gotta give bonus points for being at a cool and unique camp location. And I really like what she did with the stage up here. Normally, there might be some people hanging out here, but bad things happen and people got shot. So, my bad, alright? Not really, I can't remember. I think there were some hostile rad stags when I showed up, which was really weird. Being at the Christmas camp, murdering rad stags, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Got the popcorn machine in here. Overall, really nice looking small little train car diner. Let's see if we can't get the door closed. And now, let's get to the good stuff. To the shelter. Because we're about to go in to Santa's workshop. And I love how she did the lettering up there. That just really sells it. Alright, we've made it inside. I really like how high the ceiling is. I don't know. It makes it feel more roomy. And of course, you got all the windows, making it feel like there's actually an outside, even though you can kind of look through and see, well, we're in a shelter, obviously. Got Mrs. Claus over here. I really like that. The kitchen looks pretty darn good. But, when we're walking around, I try to remember to look out the windows, because she did her best to make it look like there's actually an outdoors right outside, so pretty darn cool. Overall, pretty darn cool thus far. Giant Christmas tree over there. Probably about the only way you could fit that thing in a house is to, have a ridiculously high ceiling. Right here, we got a little restroom. Nothing super spectacular. But then again, it's a restroom. So, yeah. It's kind of how they go. Again, that Christmas tree. I think that's the only time I've really seen that thing indoors where it felt like it fit. Little bedroom right here. But really, what I'm looking forward to is getting upstairs. First thing I gotta point out, the railing. I gotta give props. Using the half wall, destroying it to create the wood log railing looks amazing. And right over here, you got your little elves hitting the time clock. Pretty darn cool. Let's continue to work our way around. Again, the railing looks awesome. Plenty of stuff on display. Oh, little toys. Oh, a little snow globe in there. Pretty cool. But I really love what's going on over here. The thing that's shooting down the presents. I looked at that and went, oh. You know, I never would have thought of using... Oh, what is that? It's like the Red Rocket Brewing Station. The Pump Brewing Station. Whatever it is. Using the bottom side of that. That is just too darn cool. Then, of course, gotta remember to look out the windows. There's a snowman up there. Pretty darn cool. Again, I love the little elves going up, punching in, punching out. Neat idea. Let's head on in here. Back here we got like the little break room type area. You can sit down, watch a little fish TV. Turn around. And it's like you got a couple of the elves checking in with the supervisor. Yeah, we've been making presents. Good job. And of course, break room. Gotta have some games in there. If only more break rooms in the real world had video games, the world would be a better place. Now this is super cool right here. Look like the Nuka-Cola door, but when you get close to it, it actually gives you the option to go into the next shelter. I really enjoyed that. Now, first thing of note in here would be the Santa Mobile, or whatever this is. It kind of looks like a truck or something. I don't know. My first thought is this kind of reminds me of like a parade float or something. Santa's driving... They're driving around, Santa's waving. Wow, and now I just had the random thought of why haven't I tried to build like a parade? I could totally do that. Yeah, random thoughts, you know? Now, you at least have that, alright? Maybe you go out there in the world and try to build a parade. Something really cool in here is there is a whole little conveyor belt system going around with presents all over it. I didn't catch it at first when I first walked in, but once I got upstairs I went, oh my gosh, there's a conveyor belt, and I'd followed it all the way around. So, I really like that. And we got another little vehicle of sorts up here. And I don't think I've seen anybody do this with a set of stairs before, so... Props on originality. Now you can't actually sit in the chair that's up here. In case you're wondering, you can do that. Again, the conveyor belts. I love that. Love that idea. You got some wrap presents coming out over there. Back here we got more of the little workshop type area with just a ton of holiday gifts back here. Still got elves working. I mean, to be fair, the day this is posting, they should probably be done working by now, since it's Christmas Eve. But yeah, I guess you just got to keep working till the sleigh takes off. I like the use of the symptomatic in the corner. Pretty neat use of that, where it's like got all the toys that are shooting through the system. I like to imagine that those toys lead off into the previous shelter where the presents are dropping down. I don't know. There's a lot of little things all throughout the camp that are really darn cool. But I think that's just about going to wrap up the tour of her camp. Huge thank you to Mystic for letting me share this with all of you. Now, if you've got a crazy camp that you want to share, all you got to do, hop down in the comments, give me your gamer tag, platform, a brief description of your camp, and I will try to check it out or work with you for some way to see it. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.